ended up emerging out of 20th century attempts at changing the world. That's not what we identify with. That could be considered state socialism, state capitalism, whatever. It's the same thing. In that sense, power is still concentrated in the hands of a few, an oligarchy, which is the same thing that happens in capitalism. And I agree with you that Obama and the Democratic Party is using us, because both parties are corporately influenced and corporately funded.
But it's not the corporations' fault. It's the elected officials for allowing that system to be in place, for creating laws. Because people are.
Let me ask you this: who has the resources?
Do you think that?
Let me ask you a question: who has the resources, the money, and the power? A politician or someone who owns millions or billions of dollars has access to oil, has access to that kind of leverage?
It's a mistake to try and assign blame at all in this particular instance. I think what's more important is what you're going to do moving forward. Because what will make it now, you can't regulate and you can't deregulate.
I can't blame Steve Jobs for taking the risk to create the iPhone and the iPad.
Yes, but the problem with capitalism is, although it's one of the most creative, forward-moving processes and structures in the history of mankind, along with that, see, this is why it's a complicated issue, because nothing is black and white in things like this, right? It also comes with an antagonistic contradiction to its creativity called immense destruction, right? So we have the iPhone, right?
I don't think time.
I just want to explain this real quick. What did it take to make the iPhone? How many people in China are slaving away through slave wage labor in order to make the iPhone?
That's a good point. Those jobs should not be taken.
And here's a problem with capitalism. Capitalism doesn't wait for laws and doesn't respect laws. Capitalism moves to wherever labor is.
It's not a perfect system. You're right. Money will flow
Absolutely.
to keep us labor.
It'll go to Latin America. It'll go to China.
But there are ways to protect it. NAFTA is not one of the ways to prevent it.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree with you.
So there are ways to protect money flowing out.
And that's why you must regulate the banks.
Oh, I'm not saying no regulation. I'm not saying that. And we've never lived in that society. At least not my lifetime.
I mean, just to conclude very quickly here, before you go. I think the point of 21st century movement on the left is not to reproduce what happened in the 20th century, but is to offer a new explanation, a new form of human organization that is not market and is not state, in order to transcend the problems that we have today.
We'll see what happens. All right, thanks.